Welcome aboard, Night Riders. That's right, today we're checking out the night mod. And how are we doing that? Well, we're going to do it on the same train, on the same line, at the same time, twice. Once at day and once at night. For anyone wondering about the mod, you can check it out yourself on the Steam Workshop. It's by Yoshi DE, I'm pretty sure it is. It's also on my playlist for this series, so you can check it out that way too. Now, a couple of things. Let's kick off with this mod by saying, because I'm going to get the talking out of the way now, and then we're going to do the track ride-alongs, and that's it for today. So something a little bit different. And at the end, I'll just add this in now. There'll be a little bonus. We're going to do a ship ride by the lighthouse down near the Spit, just for something a little bit special, because I think that lighthouse looks really good at night time. So just to give you guys a good indication of two mods working together really well. So with anything mod-wise, I'd always like to say thank you very much to the creators who make all these mods. It gives us so much longevity and playthrough for us Lonely Pines people. You know, we love them so much. Keep them coming is all I can say. And I know that they must be really hard to make. So with that being said, I'd like to give my thoughts on the actual night mod right now. And like I say all the time, I don't know how hard it is to actually mod. I assume very hard. That's why it's not just we don't just get it whatever we want all the time. So a couple of things with the mod you need to understand is, to turn it on, you need to go into the mods section when you're loading up your saves. Turn it on in there, load the game up, and bang, it'll be nighttime. Okay. Alternatively, you need to save the game, quit, go back into the mods before you load the game back up, switch it off, load back in, and it'll be daytime. Okay, so that's how you have to switch it on and off. I'd love to be able to see an in-game switch where you could just switch between. I don't know how hard that is. Like I say, that was the point I was trying to make. These things, I don't know how hard they are to implement in some of these mods, because I'm pretty sure some of these mods are basically like script mods, that sort of stuff. So I don't know how hard it is to add that functionality to the game. Probably along the lines of that, I'd love to be able to see like a dawn or dusk mod section of it, or add a moon that just adds a bit more luminosity to the whole thing, because it can get quite dark. Now with these buildings, the vanilla buildings, you'll see none of them have lights on them. There's only a few sporadic neon lights on some of the buildings around the place. You've got some traffic lights from cars, you've got some road lights around the place. So there's a few lights scattered here and there that you'll get with the vanilla base game, but it's not really designed for nighttime mode, as you'll see, okay, for yourself. Okay, so I'm not gonna I didn't really want to do too much in terms of editing. You'll see it down at Penguin and Nightcliff, I've started to do a little bit of light work around the stations as you come in and out, and I've started to add some lights to some of the buildings around the stations, just to add a bit more, I don't know, ambience, whatever you want to say, and a little bit more, just to make it look a bit more livable or lived in, or like it just wasn't so ghost towny. It's hard though, because it takes a lot of work to do it. So you'll see that starting to come into fruition. I'll keep working on that in my own time though, to get us a really good one. But I just wanted you to see the difference between vanilla and starting to do your own work. There are a few mods out there where you can get some lights and stuff and building blocks to add to it yourself. And I can, if you hit me up, I can leave you the description of those also. Okay, so with that being said, that's my thoughts on the actual night mod. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below after, and what you'd like to see with it. Maybe you've already got it and tried it, and you'd love to give your thoughts as well. But just thought something a little bit different today we might try. We're going to do this exact train ride along. This is a track that we've been working on in Season 2, the West Expax X line. Train 66 we're going to ride twice, the same time, the same train, on the same line. One night, one day. Okay, and that's that in a hat. I'm going to say the things like leave a like, comment, subscribe right now, because it does help the channel out, and because I'm not going to talk much more after we start this ride along. That's it for me for the day, so I want to get that out of the way now. I'd normally like to do it at the end, but yes, please do that. It helps us out, and it helps me bring more content to you a lot sooner. Okay, with that being said, let's, I guess, delve into our ride along of the West Expax X train 66 night and day. Night Rider.